We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Hey, baby, I'm your handyman. We in?
Yeah.
Hey.
Sure.
Welcome back to the Lion's Den podcast with Brent Morin and Jason Collings and super producer Slick Willie. Slick Willie, little Willie fingers. Little Billy Badass. Ooh, that's a good one.
I kind of like that.
Little Billy Badass.
Honestly, I'll take anything that's not negative.
Is Willie fingers negative?
I mean, it's not. I don't love it.
Depends on who's getting the fingers.
Okay, well.
Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star rating. Give us a review. It helps us. It helps if you subscribe. That helps. It helps. That helps with the numbers. Don't forget to watch us on YouTube at the Lion's Den with Brent Morin and Jason Collings. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when the new shit is coming. Also, for all your members-only content, patreon.com/The Lion's Den Pod. That's patreon.com/Lions Den Pod. We also have a website, thelionsdenpod.com. That is your one-stop shop for everything, including merch.
Cute.
I did the
Oh,
yes.
Really cool.
merch, and we had a hiccup in our giddy up.
Yeah, it should be.
It's
should have
getting
done it
taken care
by
of this
now.
week. It's all set. It was all Brent's fault, but we got it fixed. Brent is being really cute, like he's at a slumber party. He won an Oscar. Congratulations!
I'm in my parents' house. I feel like I'm in high school again.
What's the Oscar for?
Most wise.
Nice. Your mom's
Mrs.
pretty
Moore.
wise. Your mom is pretty wise.
By the way, this is an apartment, so we're definitely going to hear them. I already can hear my mom now.
I want him to walk in.
Yeah. Throw
That's
them on
what
the
I
They
pod.
might.
That's what I want. Brent, we got dates. You want me to go through these dates or what?
Yes.
We
Let's go
got
through 'em,
dates.
'cause I don't wait. I have them.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're doing Irvine Improv on January 7th to the 9th.
Yay.
Austin, Texas, at the Vulcan. It's the Vulcan, right?
The Vulcan Gas Company in Austin.
Yeah, on February 4th and 5th.
Mhm.
Wait. And then Mohegan Sun on February 17th and 19th.
Mhm.
West Nyack, New York, February 10th to 12th. Hey, Brent, reverse that, obviously. The 10th and the 12th is first. West Nyack, Blvd. And then
Curious.
Cobb's in April if we're alive. And April 8th and 9th. Oh, you know what? Actually, the Philly one just went on sale. For
Oh,
once, finally, somebody's actually put the tickets on sale. So that's April 14th to the 16th, Philly Punchline.
ooh, Fishtown, baby.
Last time I checked, Mohegan Sun isn't up, but I'll look after this.
Great. That's exactly what I want.
I'll just check right now.
Yeah, so good luck, everybody.
Yeah, a couple of dates for me if you want to hear them. I'll be in Long Beach at Gallagher's Pub on the 28th of this month, December 28th. December 29th, I'm doing Supernova Comedy in Hollywood at 7 o'clock. Also, don't forget, you can ring in the new year with me if you want. Over here on the West Coast in Bellflower at the Stand Up Comedy Club, I'll be there New Year's Eve, ringing in the new year. Also, I am headlining. What am I headlining? I'm headlining Brea Improv January 12th. I'll be headlining Brea Improv January 12th, and I will be headlining the Rec Room in Huntington Beach January 29th. I also have a show January 28th at the Agua Caliente Casino in Palm Springs, 8 o'clock. There's some dates for you.
Ooh,
Got a lot of
Palm
stuff. Got a lot of
Springs.
stuff. Yeah. My brother screwed up.
Sinatra.
My brother screwed up the website. Dave. God, this guy can't do anything right. I don't even know how to do any of the stuff he does. He's a freaking
Yeah, I
genius
know.
with that stuff.
Doesn't
I hit
it
him
feel
up.
bad?
I hit him up. I'm like, yo, can you send me like a really cool, animated flyer for this, and that? He goes, yeah, no problem. If you ask me to do that, I'm gonna get it. I'll get that to you in about 3 weeks. My brother got it to me in 30 minutes, and it's awesome. Yeah.
I feel, you know what we should do, Jay? You and I should just go to UCLA and take an extension class on web design.
Yeah.
I just think that would just be funny just to be in school again, to go to school with you.
Yeah.
We should do something like that.
At UCLA,
Go
though, I don't
back
know if
to
I could
school.
afford it. I don't know if I could afford UCLA. Can we do Long Beach City College?
I'm
we do
scared of those kids.
Dude, if you've seen the community college in Long Beach City, it's so big. It looks like a university campus. It's huge. It's a great
Yeah.
school. Went there. Took music production.
where
I took
Adam
record
Devine and them went?
production. What did I take there? I took record production and MIDI sequencing back in 1990. I believe it was
Nice.
89, 90, 91. I was in school there, learning how to produce records. And we had an 8-track reel-to-reel machine, and now everything's just digital, and we could literally make an album with this stuff that we have sitting here right now.
Let's do it, dude.
You want to do it?
Well, I bought all that equipment a long time ago, and I still haven't figured out how to use the program. So
I know.
if you guys figure it out, let me know.
That's another thing my brother's amazing at. He'll get a new editing program or something, and he'll just have it mastered within like a day.
Yeah.
Whereas I start, it looks like a foreign language to me. If
Yeah.
I start reading words, I don't know what it means. I just go like this with a laptop. Okay, go get some peanut butter M&Ms now.
Yeah. And throw the laptop in the pool.
I'm just
That's
going to
what
be the
Brent will
funny guy. I'm going to be a funny guy. I'm a funny guy. You guys are funny guys. You guys aren't joke writers.
No,
do.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Not.
Do you know what I mean? I saw a couple people I see people on Instagram posting themselves at a coffee shop working on these jokes. And I'm like,
Really?
how are you working
Yeah,
on how are you working on it? You're writing stuff down. I get it, but how are you working on it if you're at Starbucks during the day?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why working on it is like, go do that at the haha tonight.
I agree.
Get crickets, then back to the drawing
Get
board.
crickets, get sad, go back to Starbucks.
I was
So what
I was
did you guys do
realizing
this
that
week?
I was realizing that about myself. I was thinking about that in the car on the way here. I'm like, I'm not a joke writer. I don't write jokes. I'm just a funny guy.
Yeah.
Toot my own horn here, by the way. Honk, 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 honk. I'm a funny person that could just talk about things. And thankfully, I do it in a funny way. But you asked me to sit down and write like a monologue or jokes. I'm going to be like, what?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't know how to do that stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like schoolwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the joke writing thing. I used to watch that Conan all the time with all those freaking monologue writers.
Are they all in a
My
cubicle?
monologue would be one joke in 15 minutes.
Right. Now, how does that work? Because you've been in those rooms. Are they all
Yeah.
like in separate cubicles? Or are they together? Like, what are they doing?
No, they get their own office. Like a lot of them have their own offices, and then they get together. And I think the way it works, which is kind of cool, is you submit the jokes, but not your name. So
so
then you're just picking the good joke and not like favoriting certain writers.
I think there's another reason for that.
What?
To save the embarrassment of the guy who wrote the shitty joke.
Well, what I was thinking was like, man, when I thought about like, man, should I really pursue trying to be a staff writer here? And then I
No.
was thinking like, well, one benefit since I can't write monologue jokes is that if my name's not on it, I can just lie and say that joke was mine.
Yeah.
You
And then
know?
beat the real writer up in the bathroom like school.
Yeah.
See,
Be
that's
like,
the
"I
thing
wrote
with
that."
me. That's why I got into stand-up. That's why at 51 years old, I've never had a real job. I had a real job for about 5 minutes. I worked at this company that my dad was the vice president of, and I was in production or something. And I don't mean like when you hear production in our industry, you think, ooh, we were producing like pieces that go on a motherboard, like capacitors and inductors and shit like that.
So cool.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was mind-numbingly boring.
Whoa.
It was like
Yeah.
watching flies fuck. George Carlin. And so when I think about the writer's room and offices and cubicles and meeting at the coffee machine, I'm like, to avoid that kind of job is why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not like an office guy, worker bee type.
Yeah. 9 to 5. Because it's like a 9 to 9 job.
Yeah, and the way that I write is I observe the shit in the real world, and if I'm around a bunch of other writers, I feel like I'll get less funny.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
honestly, that was it's an insecure job. Like, I don't think I could do the writer's room thing because it's like, what if you just start bombing every day
Yeah.
in front of these guys that they need their jokes in?
Right.
That would like freak me out.
Right, and it's like you
You know?
said, it sounds very competitive.
Oh, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
And how do they
Want the
keep
more
track?
money. It's just like how comics will be in the back of the room and like,
Right.
I could always enjoy comedy, but you see those comics who don't smile and like
Right.
hate, because they don't want to have to follow you or anything.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm over that, by the way. There was a long time in the beginning of my career when I was really intimidated to go up in front of other comics, especially like
yeah.
established comedians. Like I never wanted to go up in front of Joe Coy
Yeah.
or like the guys like I was always like, oh, they're going to judge. Dude, I'm so over that now.
Mhm.
Now I'm like, watch this. Here's how you bomb. boom.
I honestly still feel that way a little bit now.
Yeah.
Like I think that probably makes sense to where I'm at, but I still if I have like a bunch of friends who are in like the back of the haha, I'm like, go away.
Comedy friends or friend friends?
Like comedy
Oh,
friends.
right.
Like other like I'm like, I don't need you guys here watching.
But-
Like I'll do fine, but it's like now I'm like thinking about you guys in the back.
Right. But it's a compliment also. If you go up and all
Yeah.
the other comedians in the room want to come in and watch your set, to me,
True.
that's a compliment. Unless they're going, let's go watch this guy eat his dick for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, which by the way we have done before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There are nights where there's a person in the room that's kind of new and you're like, well, they're weird, and then they go up and you're like, oh, we got to see this.
Yeah. I
We
get
got to
that.
see what's going
Yeah,
on
yeah,
here.
yeah.
You know. But
What
yeah.
about the times, Jay, like when we were starting out, one of my favorite moments is we did like a bar show. It was like a nightclub show somewhere.
Mhm.
And there was a comic that I actually don't even remember the name of this person, but you left the room when they went up. And I go, what are you doing? He goes, well, I can't lie to this person if I don't see their
Yep.
set.
Yep.
Yeah.
The worst is
They're
when
gonna
they
ask me if I was funny or not.
Yeah. And that's a good situation for me. If they don't ask me first, I can duck out. The worst is
Yeah.
when they come up to you before they're set. They go, "Hey man, can you stay in the room and watch my shit?"
Oh yeah.
As I want to get your opinion on it. And I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, I can tell you now. I can tell you now before you even hit the stage. Quit.
How do you know? How do you know?
Quit.
Hang it up.
Hey, it's not for you.
Turn in your
What was that?
turn
remember
in
that
your
same
paper
show?
clips. What?
I remember that same night too. I think it might have been D'Elia went up, and the host was horrible. I remember the host was really bad. I'm not gonna name names. But then he gets up and he goes, "Give it up for so and so. He's trying hard.
Yeah.
He's trying real hard."
You were asking, how do I know? It's like a vibe that they give off. Or like when you're talking to a person who's a comedian and you don't know them and they're trying to do bits in the normal conversation.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I know it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, that's true.
I also get the vibe thing too. Even
Yeah.
without doing bits, you can almost kind of tell just by who they are. I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna be.
I've never, ever, even to this day, have ever asked or wanted notes from another comedian.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
gotten them without me asking for them, some really bad ones. I've gotten some really good ones.
Hey, can you not give me notes, please?
Oh my God. I've told this story before where I was on stage and I was the original room at the Comedy Store, Friday night show, packed house, the real thing. And this comic sat down at a table and watched my set. And I didn't ask him to do this. And I didn't know he did this until I got off stage. I'm walking off stage. He reaches out and taps my shoulder and I look and he's like, yo, I got some notes. He had a
that's
notebook
crazy.
opened up with paragraphs of notes
Wow.
for my set that just did pretty darn good, by the way. What is
Yeah.
it when the people stand up and
Okay.
what's that at the end when they go,
Okay.
Fun.
Okay.
no? Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, and I just was like, man, I didn't ask for this, dude. And usually
Yeah.
the notes are terrible and they're
Uh-huh.
hacky. You know, what you should
True.
do is this and this and that. A big mistake that a lot of comedians make is they give away the punchline, and I don't even know if that's the right way to say it. They do a punchline and then act it out like you're getting it twice.
What's
know
like
what I
an,
mean?
what's an example? What's like a dumb example?
Like if I said, and then this glass broke, and it was like, and then I act out the glass breaking.
Huh.
That
I
actually sounds pretty good.
already know, as an audience member, I already know where it's going now. But
Yeah.
now I just have to watch your shitty act out. I'm such an asshole when it comes to comedy, dude. You guys know I'm a comedy snob.
Yeah.
For example, I got really mad last night. I got a gripe. So
Oh, nice.
I was a little bored last night. Not bored. I was comfortably home. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go out. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to watch some TV. Heck darn shoot. Maybe I'll even rent a couple of movies. I rented 2.
Nice.
I rented one movie that was only 99 cents on Prime. Can't remember the name of it, but it was really freaking good. Elijah Wood played the FBI profiler that interviewed Bundy.
Oh,
Remember the serial killer Ted Bundy, Theodore Bundy?
Yeah.
And there's an actual documentary series called The Ted Bundy Tapes with
Oh, yeah.
the real people. But this movie was Elijah Wood playing the guy. And the dude that played
Look at
Ted
that.
Bundy, holy shit, he looked like him. This was
Really?
probably some of the best casting I've ever seen in my entire life. But one funny part was you realize how tiny Elijah Wood is, because there's a scene where there's a scene where they're standing together looking out a window, and it looks like a guy and his son. It's just like a little tiny kid next to him. Anyways, I rented that for only 99 cents.
No Man of God.
No Man of God.
You beat me to it.
Yep.
I was trying to look it up.
Then I
Couldn't
thought
spell Elijah.
it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was so good. The acting was good. The way it was shot was good. It was good. It was a really good movie. And it was only 99 cents. So then I'm like, you know what? Let me get on a different vibe. I saw that the new Venom movie with Woody Harrelson, Venom, There Will Be Carnage, is now for rent on Prime for $5 whole fucking dollars. Mind you, I just watched a really good movie for 99 cents. So I'm like, this is Marvel. But you got to remember, it's not part of the MCU, as my brother puts it. It's the Sony version associated by Marvel or whatever the fuck, right? Yeah. Boring.
Cool.
But it's, okay, we were talking about sitcom writers.
Yeah.
The whole entire first half of the fucking movie is just really bad comedy writing. Like, it's trying way too hard to be funny. Like, I don't know if you know anything about the Venom movies, where Tom Hardy's character has an alien inside of him that comes out and becomes that Venom character. But he's always in there, and he's talking to him in his head. And he talks like this. Eddie, I want to do that, Eddie. And it's all these shitty, bad, like, wannabe funny lines. Like, oh, well, that's rude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hungry, blah, 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 blah. And you know this kind of humor where they go, yeah. Like, it's that really shitty, obvious bad sitcom writing humor. It's that for the whole first 30 minutes of the movie. I text my brother, I go, have you watched this movie? No, not yet. I go, don't. It got good when Woody Harrelson became Carnage and they were fighting. And in the end, it was really good, but some of the acting was garbage.
Yeah, the reviews aren't great either.
It's terrible. It's entertaining, but it ain't $5 entertaining. That one should have been 99 cents, and the Ted Bundy one should have been $5.
You know, a movie I saw in theaters when I was in San Diego is Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
What's that?
It's great.
What is that?
It's the one with the new Adam McKay movie with DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence about the comet. It's going to be on Netflix.
Is it like an end of the world type of movie?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. I don't like those.
you know?
Any of those goddamn apocalyptic movies, like...
It's going to be like an Oscar movie, though. It's not like...
Oh, so then I really have to care. Hey, don't give a shit. Don't care. Usually Oscar movies are sleepy, fucking long-ass movies.
Well, maybe it won't be, actually. I don't know. But it's like...
I don't want to see sudden... what's that? Impact. Or... fucking The Day After Tomorrow. Or the shit.
It's a way different than that, though.
Shit about the world ending.
It has like Meryl Streep in it. It's a way different thing.
So it's an end of the world. It's okay. So it's
Well, just the cast is crazy.
Yeah, but come on.
All right, fine. Well, BMO, go see it. It's good.
Oh, I'll watch everything. So I'm a slut with cinema.
What's it called?
Don't Look Up.
Keep doing it. It's like I always picture
Another
Donald
quote.
Trump looking at the eclipse.
Yeah.
Don't look
Deep
up.
Impact or Armageddon.
One world. Don't look up. Who is it? Leonardo DiCaprio, Toto?
Yeah. It's exactly
Leonardo DiCaprio. And who else?
Jennifer Lawrence,
Jennifer Lawrence. She's great. And Meryl Streep.
Kate Blanchett, Jonah Hill.
So it's just like all
everyone.
Oh,
yeah.
you said Jonah Hill. I thought it was all Oscar nominees. Has Jonah Hill ever been out?
Yeah.
He has?
Yeah.
For what?
I think
Best fast food eater? I don't.
I think Wolf of Wall Street. Let me look it up.
You know, it's so funny. Leonardo DiCaprio had to be handsome with that name. Like,
And the
imagine a
Academy
fat
Award
Leo.
for Best Yo-Yo Diet goes to...
Yo-Yo Diet.
What is his name?
He's been nominated twice.
Jonah Hill. We don't know which one we're going to get. Fat
Yo-Yo
Jonah or
Diet.
skinny fat Jonah. But we could definitely tell you this. When he's in interviews, he talks like a hip-hop kid, and it's very annoying. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonah Hill.
Yeah, twice for Moneyball and Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, that's cool. Well, he was good in those, actually. Sorry for hating on you, Jonah. Figure out your weight, though. I'm just kidding.
Come on the pod.
That's
Come on the
cool.
pod, Jonah.
Yeah, Jonah, come on the pod. Beat the shit out of me. He's doing jiu-jitsu, I think. Is he? Everybody's doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu now.
Oh yeah, it's
First
an
of all,
actor thing to do now.
everybody's doing it. My buddy
Yeah.
Higgin Machado, who I studied under, if you go on Higgins' Instagram page, literally every picture is him with one of his students, and it's always Keanu Reeves, Mel Gibson. What's the dude's name from Sons of Anarchy?
Oh, like Charlie Hunnam or
Charlie
whatever.
Hunnam or
that
something?
dude, and like fucking what's his name from that '70s show? That's the
These
only-
most
Ashton
random
Kutcher.
people.
Ashton Kutcher. Why is that the show? He's done so much.
He's done.
What if I
so
say
many
what's his
different
name that owns Uber?
things.
Didn't he? Wasn't he one of the original investors in Uber?
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking
yeah.
genius, man.
He was like on Shark
Who's the
Tank.
guy?
Yeah,
who's
he's
that guy from ER? George Clooney.
yeah,
Yeah,
Clooney. Yeah. But like everybody's doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu now, and I know how they're doing it. They're not going in a group class with a bunch of fucking hungry ass dudes and
Yeah.
wanting to beat the shit out of each other. They're doing the fucking $1,000 a month private lesson. You know what I mean?
When you're saying-
oh, I'm the fucking-"
When you were saying, I know how they do it. I figured, I know how they do it. They go like this. Yeah,
yeah.
that's how they do it.
They go, check you out. And then Higgins counting his money going, that's right. Hey, boy. That was Portuguese.
What
if you
accent is
guys-
that?
Portuguese. Yeah, Portuguese. I hate on that
Portuguese?
so much. I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for years. You guys know that. And
Yeah.
when I did it, nobody knew what the fuck it was. You know what I mean?
It wasn't like
yeah.
cool.
It wasn't. It was weird, and it was dangerous, and it was a little too close for comfort. But now everybody's doing it. But here's the thing. Like Russell Peters is almost a purple belt in that shit. And purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is really high up. And he's doing it right. He's doing group classes and shit like that. But I got to tell you, one of the best workouts, I mean, ever. You could
Yeah.
be like a total gym rat. Go work out every day, twice a day. You do 1.5 hour lesson of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it wears you fucking out. The cardio is incredible. Your forearms get like pie arms
Nice.
because you're always grabbing and holding. And but yeah, it's an incredible, and it's a full body workout. I see. I mean, it keeps you young, but you know, actors got to be careful with that shit because elbows are flying. You know, that your ears get that cauliflower shit, so keep those covered up. And you know,
Yeah.
you show up to set and you got a black eye because you were trying to be the next UFC fighter in your mind. You know,
Yeah.
you got to be careful with that shit.
That's how it works.
Will's
Hey,
pissing
Will,
me
what
off
are you
right
eating?
now. Yeah.
We're gonna take advantage of while you're doing the jiu-jitsu stuff because I can contribute nothing to this conversation.
Oh, jiu-jitsu stuff. Well, you got.
chewing a
Is
big
that
wad
the
of gum?
Impossible?
What is that in your
No,
mouth?
it's a little bacon Gouda from Starbucks.
I mean, so disrespectful.
Sorry.
All over the mic.
I mean, I don't know.
Bacon Gouda. I had the Impossible breakfast sandwich today.
It's good.
Oh,
Too much
nice.
salt.
And on the Impossible?
It's so much like sodium. I feel like I'm gonna explode.
Oh, it makes me want to. Yeah, but and that Venom Carnage, horribly written. I mean,
Yeah.
awful. Great actors in it.
Yeah.
What's the girl's name from Dawson's Creek?
Michelle
my
Williams.
God.
What is her name?
Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams is in
It's
it.
on Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, she was one of the OG.
Yeah.
Michelle Williams.
She was the blonde
Yeah.
on it. Thinks I'm wrong. I love it when he makes me right. Look at that. Checking Jason's shit.
She was the slightly chubby one.
Yeah.
Whoa, man.
Whoa, man. And
All right, you're right.
it's her, Woody Harrelson, and what's his name? The Spawn guy?
Oh, Tom Hardy.
And Tom
The
Hardy.
Spawn guy.
This whole episode should be called "What's His Name?"
Tom Hardy. Great cast. Just awful writing. And in my head, I'm thinking, why didn't any of these geniuses go, wait, why are we saying these things? I want to know who does the voice of Venom.
Was it? Do you think?
Eddie, feed me, Eddie. It was like, what are you doing?
Well, do they think it's?
Why are you so good at the Venom voice?
Is it?
It was me.
Do you think it's the case of like they while they're like in production, they're like, this is gonna be dope. And
I
then,
hope
and then
not.
and then it comes out and they're like, oh, what happened? Like,
I
Brent,
hope
do
not.
you think that could be part of it? Like if people do bad, like quote unquote bad movies like that,
I
like in the
think
moment they're like, this is dope. And then they see it after, like, oh, what? They fucked it up.
Woody Harrelson's
believe-
character was a little over the top, but he was playing a crazy person. And then there's his love interest, and I can't remember her name, and her superpower is screaming.
Oh,
Guess
oh,
what?
yeah. I
That's
can't remember her
every
name
girl's
either.
superpower. I'm just kidding.
I know it's so. Well, I think Tom Hardy was involved.
That was
with
her
the writing of
superpower.
this one.
she was a little annoying, and Woody's lines weren't too bad, but the first 25 to 30 minutes of the movie, just the exchange between Venom and Hardy, it was just like, what are you guys doing? Are you trying to make like a buddy sitcom? Like, what is this?
Yeah,
it was
a buddy
terrible.
sitcom.
It was
Oh, I know.
terrible. It was terrible. I'm going to say it one more time. It was
Yeah, we got it.
terrible. Visually amazing.
Yeah.
The effects were incredible.
Wait, I still want to hear like Brent, what do you think about like if like do these actors know that it's bad?
No,
How?
no, because everybody's telling them it's great. That's like part of being an actor is being told you're great all the time. So, for the most part. And so I think on this movie, he got involved in the writing too.
Who?
So Tom Hardy, because he had a lot of control. on
Why are you
this one
frozen?
from
Wait,
the other
wait.
one?
So
And
Tom
I think
Hardy
his
thinks
name's
he's a
on the
comedy
story
writer
by
now?
it.
Jesus Christ. Hey, everybody. This is not easy what we do.
Yeah.
This ain't for everyone. Stop it. It's like that old saying, everyone's a comedian. Guess what? No, they're not. No,
Oh, yeah.
they're not.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
I know that.
Everybody thinks they're funny. Everybody does. Here's the difference. Y'all think you're funny. I know I am.
Hey, so I was in Boston. Definitely got COVID. But
I miss
I was in Boston, and I got a pet peeve.
Oh, good.
So I go to a restaurant with Elliot,
Yes.
right? Who I haven't seen in a long time.
I love Elliot.
And I sit down at the restaurant. Now, before we go to this place, and of course it was Italian, because it's Brent, and I love bread. So,
Bread and sauce.
yeah. So the first thing, and you could tell me if I'm wrong, because we went back and forth like who's on first with this. So the waitress brings us menus, right?
Okay.
And first thing she says, she hands us the menu and goes, just so you know, the menu changes every day. And I went, oh, okay. So then when she leaves, I go, so wait a minute, is this not the menu or is it the menu? So Elliot gives me crap for that. But I said, why do I need to know that?
If I have the
Just
current
hand me
menu.
the menu. If this is the menu today, why do I need to know it changes every day? So we went back and forth on that argument for like.
That's a weird thing to
Because Brent
say.
said the dumbest thing. I go, I don't think I was dumb. Just hand me the menu.
Right.
You don't have to go. Well, it changes every day, by the way. So is this the menu?
Also,
Yes.
when does it change
Yeah.
at 3 p.m.? So if you're there
Does
at
it
2,
change
do
in
I have
30
the old
minutes?
menu? What's happening here?
Yeah.
And how confusing is that for the chef? He's like, what are we fucking
Oh,
making today? What is today? Like, what are they?
Just got a bipolar.
Yeah,
chef in
that's a
there.
weird
Like,
thing to
I'm
say.
making cereal today. What? Oh,
If
he's
that
sad
doesn't
today.
affect you and your ordering process, she didn't need to say that. I'm on
Yeah.
your side.
Unnecessary information is what I said.
That's
I go,
like
I
her
didn't need
handing
to
you
do
the
that.
menu and going, yep, here you go, but gas prices change every day. See you later.
Yeah. My girlfriend left me. What?
What? Has
Uh,
nothing to do with this moment now, but yeah, that is
I
weird.
did have a hilarious moment, Jay, that you'll love. So, like sometimes people take photos with us or something, and they like do a selfie,
Right.
and then they accidentally turn it off instead of hitting the camera,
Right. Like I do
So,
every time.
I go to the Celtic game, and Doris, she's this commentator. Like, I posted on my Instagram.
Yeah, I want to hear all about
Yeah.
that. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I
was
like
oh,
that.
Shit. Like, so I got nervous because you know me with like sports stuff.
Right.
So I go up to her with my buddy Mike Craig, and I go, "Hey, Doris, do you mind? We just get a photo real quick?" And there's all these people waiting.
Oh
I think
my
I did
God.
it twice, where I just went, "Oh, sorry, just gotta put my password in." I go,
No.
and there's like this line, and I guess I was with my buddy Mike Craig. Mike, get the car, and literally he says, "You know what she was doing when you were doing that? She was tapping my back, like hurt, like what's up with your friend here?" Kind of.
Oh, that's so funny.
I was like, "Oh, I can't get mad at that anymore because I just did it." Like held up a line of kids that want to take photos with her. I'm like a grown man, like, "No, I want it."
I lock my phone every time I take a selfie. Literally every time. And I always go, oh, the button's on the other side of the phone.
Yeah,
Got it.
Well, it's funny because people do that so much after shows taking pictures with you. It's nice that the roles are reversed.
Right.
Now you are the guy. Oh,
How
Yeah,
how
I
are
was
your
messing it
seats?
up. What?
How are your seats at that game?
They were great. 10 rows up.
Oh,
that's awesome.
And it was like perfect view. It was a close game.
and they were playing
Nice
who?
to be out. I'll tell you this. It's a COVID. It has to be like a vaccinated arena, but there's
Mhm.
18,000 people there.
Mm.
And And the guys that were like checking, they were just like, go ahead. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no way somebody didn't have COVID in
All
that
of
freaking
us,
gym.
half of them were lying.
Yeah.
Half of them had bootleg vax cards. Did you have to like pull a picture of yours up, or do you have it on your phone yet?
I have it on my phone finally. But
Oh, good.
I went to pull it up and he didn't seem to give a shit. He
Oh,
was just
wow.
like, yeah. He didn't even scan it.
So who were they playing? Who was Celtics playing?
Golden State Warriors got to see
Yeah.
cutie Steph Curry.
Yeah. Did he notice you? Did he ask you about me?
What if he did? Hey, you know Jason Collings, right? That would.
Oh man, that would be amazing. I'd be done. I'd be like, done. Man, I missed him by a week.
Yeah.
I do this
That would
show.
have been cool.
I do this show in LA called Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory.
Mhm.
It's one of the best shows in LA. It's just such a great show, and every once in a while, like celebrities pop in. So I did the show, had a great set, and it was awesome. Then I look on Instagram the following week. Steph was in the freaking audience with what's his name?
Draymond Green.
With Green.
Fuck.
They were sitting together like laughing, and I'm like,
Wow.
they could have been laughing at me if they came a week prior.
That's
You
so
know?
cool.
Yeah.
And we could have been best friends.
And we could
That's
have
where
been
my mind
best
goes.
friends. We would have went out together.
Oh,
That all would have happened, by the way.
Absolutely.
I've
I
had
feel
that
like
happen.
it would. You've had that happen before.
Yeah,
with, like,
I've had
Mike
that
Tyson
happen.
and
What's
Metal World
that?
Peace.
What's that actor's name that I really like? Joel
Oh my God.
Kinnaman. Joel Kinnaman.
Give me a
What's
second.
that actor's name?
Literally every single person is. What's
I'm
that
not-
guy's name?
Well, there's
What's
so
his name?
many of them. You know what I'm
Such a
talking.
funny excuse. There's so many of them.
Joel Kinnaman. He's so fun. He's so good. He played RoboCop in the remake, but he's been in so much cool stuff. And there's this series that he was on that I was just a huge fan of. He was at the Laugh Factory one night when I was there, and he was with another actress who was like, I'm like, wow, these are the people I watch on TV. And he comes outside after the show, and I'm shaking hands and stuff, and he's like, well, man, that was hilarious. Great job. And what's your name? And I'm like, Jason, you're Joel, you're RoboCop. And I didn't know you were so much taller than me. Then he says, yo, we're going to go next door to hide. Come along, come hang. And like invited me out with them.
That's dope.
It was cool. I didn't go.
You didn't go?
No, I went. Felt awkward. And then I made up a cool thing like, yo, I got to get to another show, dude. Translated to, yo, I don't know what to talk about with you, man. So instead of being here awkwardly quiet and just smiling, I'm going to go to my car.
That's nice that we have like a go to my car. That's nice that we have a built-in
Just gonna go
excuse.
sit
We
in my
do.
car.
It's
We
great.
Got to get to another show.
Sorry, man,
man.
I got another show. Even if I want to leave a show, well, I don't. If I have to leave a show that I don't want to be at after I go up, I go, oh man, I got to run to another show.
Yeah, got another one. Got a better one than this.
Yeah.
Can't say that. I got a way
Yeah,
better
yeah.
thing to do than this right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't hang out at your bar show. I got to go do a really fun thing.
Yeah. And by fun thing, I mean sit in my car.
Mm-hmm. Cry about my set. Cry hard. When are you coming home, Brent?
I love that I'm flop sweating. Definitely think I caught a cold from Elliot's kids or have COVID.
Oh, you don't have COVID.
I don't know, man. You see the New York COVID numbers? It's fucking crazy. It's like what it was at like the peak. It's not
Oh,
good.
it's back up again.
It's like 18,000 new cases, bro.
But
That's
it's the
like,
new variant, right?
Yeah.
But
It's
apparently
fucking
the new variant
crazy.
isn't quite as bad as the old stuff.
That's good.
And it's like the symptoms are a little less, a little minor. But the symptoms I'm hearing are not. I'm not hearing like the respiratory stuff.
That's good.
So
Oh, that's good.
look at Brent showing off his hair, dude.
I know. It looks good.
Yeah, by the way,
I
do
got-
you have COVID? Will, why you keep coughing?
Nah, I just forgot how to drink liquid sometimes.
Yeah, I do that.
You know,
What?
it's like, does it go into your lungs or my
You know
tummy,
how like when
know?
you drink something too fast and it goes down the wrong pipe and you're like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
this coffee.
It's always nice. It's always nice to do that in public. You ever do that in public and just make
Oh.
a fucking fool of yourself?
Oh, and it comes out of your
You're
nose,
like,
and you're drinking coffee and you're wearing black. Oh,
oh, dude, talk about a gripe and fucking coffee. I was on my way to San Diego, of course, and I was driving there and I had a
Hometown hero.
Starbucks coffee with the lid, like the lid on it and stuff,
Yes,
drinking
and
it
it
cold.
wasn't
And I
all
had my nice new like off-white hoodie on, and I was drinking the coffee, thinking to myself, I should have gotten a straw because these bullshit lids, it's probably gonna leak. And like, oh, imagine if that happened. 10 minutes later, I look down and it's all over my sweatshirt, and I'm fucking furious. Like, this is the only thing I packed. I didn't bring any other shit. So I'm like, I'm in the
On the way to a show?
On my way to the show, and I have like a little water bottle. I'm like taking the napkin and dabbing the water and like doing this as I'm driving.
Oh no,
That's
the worst.
I was so pissed. I was like, of course that happens.
But also when they don't put the lid on all the way.
It wasn't even. It's just a bullshit lid because Starbucks is cheap. It was just like
you got to get a straw. You want a straw with this one? Also, I know how to drink out of those, so I don't.
I thought I did too.
Worst thing the thing that makes me the most mad is I got one of those oral. What are those? The Sonic toothbrush. What do you call it?
Yeah.
And then I put it in my. I'm just kidding.
Got one of those oral things.
It's the Sonic Care toothbrush where you go.
Yeah, an electric toothbrush
inside your mouth. Yeah. Well, what I did is I was ready to go, right?
Yeah,
and I had a black shirt on, and I left it on, and I put it under the water, and it just went. And then it was just like white toothpaste spots all over my fucking black shirt. But I'm on mushrooms and Zoloft, so I was like, whatever, man.
Are you back on mushrooms?
No, no, I got scared off that shit.
Yeah, great band name.
Mushrooms
Very
and
good.
Zoloft. I upped my millies on my Zolies.
You seem pretty chilled out.
Oh, I'm
I mean, you're
dude.
furious about Venom for some reason, but everything else is pretty good.
Things that usually make me want to put my head through a plate glass window aren't bothering me at all, man. I'm literally going, all right.
It's pretty good.
Good example. Here's an example. The other day, I thought I left my AirPods at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Usually, that would have been Tornado Jason in the car. Just, I was like, yeah. In the car, I literally went, oh, I guess I'll just get a new pair.
Damn.
And then I looked in the mirror and I went, who are you? Where have you been all my life? Who are you?
That's beautiful.
Did you ever find your AirPods in New York? Remember you lost them there too?
No, I lost them in a car.
Nice.
I lost them in a Via.
Yeah.
How many AirPods you're losing them, huh?
No, the ones that I thought I lost at Starbucks, they didn't.
Oh, great.
They're in my pocket.
Great.
Hey, guess what? They're in my pocket.
They're in my ears.
I've lost 10.
They're in my ears. Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I've done this. Where's my phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you give me the light? Just light the pot. We gotta wrap it up.
Jesus.
Freezing.
These goddamn things, man. The all touchscreen ones. So I use my phone to tape a lot of things. Also, got a gripe. Somebody commented on the last podcast. We were talking about taping stuff, and somebody said, "There's not tape in there. Stop saying tape." Hey, you picky son of a bitch. It's a figure of speech.
That is an annoying thing to comment.
Also, commenting is annoying if it's not a real, any critical comment. If you are the person that watches something and goes, you know what? I got something to say about it. And you're just a normal, you're a muggle. You're a muggle in the Midwest.
A muggle in the Midwest.
That's a fucking Tom Hanks movie.
You need to knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Not going to read them. Not going to read them. If they're constructive criticism, hey, thank you.
Even then, what are they going to say? What's constructive criticism?
Say, don't correct misspellings. Don't correct misspellings. Don't correct misspellings. All right. Okay. So what happened when we were back? What happened when it started making that crazy noise?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
No, but what were we in the middle of saying when it started going?
I honestly don't even remember because so many things were happening. He's got a call from Bobby.
Oh yeah,
at the
Bobby
same
Lee
time.
just.
So I feel a lot of things were happening.
Bobby Lee just called me. I'm going to do a show with him tomorrow night in Brea.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay! And our buddy Amir K is on the show as well. Do you want to do an email, Bink?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bink.
I feel really sick. It's getting worse. I can feel it.
Oh,
Don't
Jesus.
go see the kids then.
I know I can't, right? I got to get
Yeah.
tested first.
Yeah, go get a test.
You got the snotty snots. You might want to avoid that. And
Well,
plus, you know,
watch
you were
your insensitive attitude.
Yeah,
Hey,
buddy.
I'll get a test.
you were at a super spreader event.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
he's on the East Coast.
But Brent, worth it.
Oh, dude. Totally worth it.
All right. Well, this is a good.
Killing my parents.
Oh boy.
This is a good one. This is our buddy Carlos wrote in.
Oh, by the way, I am Carlos.
Mhm.
Happy birthday! It's his birthday
Hey.
today. today that we're shooting. God damn it. It's today. So when
Today is today.
So when this comes out, it won't be today, but it's
What?
today for us. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Carlos. Carlos. Go ahead.
Yeah, he is Carlos, and it is his birthday. Hey guys, I am Carlos. It's dating advice, wedding goggles.
What are wedding goggles?
I'm going to find
Wedding
out.
goggles.
I'm sorry it's been some time since I've written in, but it has been an eventful couple of weeks. One of those events was a friend's wedding for which I was a groomsman. During the rehearsal, I noticed that the maid of honor was good looking, but since I've been talking to someone, I decided to encourage my other friend, who was the best man, to talk to her.
Oops.
He
Ooh.
didn't want to, and during the reception, I found myself sitting next to the maid of honor, and I started talking to her. We talked and danced a bit and exchanged information, but it was all that happened. The next day, I went on the first date with the girl I'd been talking to, and we had a really good time, but I've been thinking about the maid of honor as well. My question is, do you guys believe in wedding goggles? I was looking mighty fine that day, and so was she, and there was a bit of alcohol being consumed, and it makes me wonder if the reason the maid of honor and I got along so well is because we were at a wedding. I like the girl I've been talking to, and I don't want to mess things up, even though we haven't been talking long. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man. Carlos. Treat yourself. Get them both.
Treat yourself.
Get them both. No wedding goggles, and here's why. If you found her attractive at the ceremony, I get that they're in their wedding, they're in the bridesmaid dresses, they got their hair done right, they got their makeup done right. But you're not drunk yet, unless you're that kind of weirdo who gets drunk for the ceremony and doesn't wait till the reception.
My kind of guy.
However, I don't believe in any of the goggles shit. Beer goggles, all that. Only goggles I believe in is if I'm welding something and I need to protect my eyes.
Yeah,
from sparks.
you weld a lot.
I weld a lot, dude. I come from a family of welders. You didn't know that?
Jason was a big welder.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Big
Remember
welder.
he was making microchips for the motherboard or whatever he said?
Yes. I was soldering and welding.
Oh, Jesus.
No. You're not committed to you're not committed to one person while you're in the dating pool, pal. So, hey, congratulations on that great date with the girl you're talking to, and I hope you enjoy the date with the girl from the wedding because you should do both. You should do both.
And if you're thinking about it and you're writing us about it, then you probably
want
want to explore it.
You
So
probably
might as
want
well
that.
give it a go.
You probably want that wedding girl. You probably want wedding girl. But also make sure if you're gonna do both that you're very honest about it with the girl. Say that I'm dating. I'm actively dating.
If it comes up.
If it comes up,
Yeah. Don't be like, I don't know. Hey, good to see you again. I'm also seeing another girl too. I
Yeah.
had a wedding. My goggles were on.
The first encounter. Hi, my name's Hi, I am Carlos. I'm interested in her, but let's go out.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me remove my goggles. I am Carlos.
Hi.
I thought
I
it was
am
interesting
Carlos.
that he said we exchanged information.
Yeah, what does that mean? Like
I
a
come
business meeting?
from a generation that you exchange phone numbers.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
information. Like
Information. I guarantee you, because people, you don't even need to have somebody's phone number to be in constant contact with them.
yeah, you just need.
What did they
They're
get?
probably
in a
like
car accident?
every time I meet
yeah, funny.
anytime I meet anybody, they're like, "Are you on Instagram?"
Yeah. You
I'm
don't need
also,
anyone's numbers.
and I always tell them I'm in the white pages.
I'm in the white pages.
You have a phone book? I'm in the white pages.
Oh, these
Go
hilarious.
for it. You are Carlos. You deserve it. It's your birthday. Treat yourself. Pull out that wedding tackle and get that bridesmaid, and maybe even and enjoy the date with the other one. Enjoy women, as Brent says. Enjoy a woman.
Enjoy a woman.
Enjoy multiple
Also,
women. Why the fuck not?
Also, Carlos, you could also just bring this up with the girl you're dating. Be like, hey, do you believe in wedding goggles? Because I met this fucking bridesmaid.
No, Brent.
well, that
no,
seems like
no.
weird advice.
No, you guys don't think so?
No.
Communication. When do we
Wedding
bring her
goggles.
into the mix?
What are the other goggles? There's beer goggles. I've heard beer
Yeah,
goggles.
that's I think I saw in MythBusters, and I think they confirmed that that's a real thing. That you find people more attractive if you're drunk because you're kind of like, yeah.
that explains
Really?
so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
that's interesting.
That's like a known thing, though. Is that like, yeah, it's like you. Not that I've really been through this exactly, but it's people would wake up in the morning and be like, oh man,
You know how many people
Like,
drunkenly have gone, "You're so hot,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Yeah." Now I know because of the MythBusters that I'm ugly.
I'm ugly.
Great.
you got to take their goggles and go.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Sorry.
Hey, how are holy fuck?
Let me get those. Let me see those eyes. Let me see those eyes. Okay, you want to see my eyes? Yeah, I want to see your eyes. Are they pretty?
Hi, nice to meet you. Okay. Put the goggles back on.
So anyway, then I went to school at this place where I was.
Yeah. Beer goggles. So wedding goggles, beer goggles. What else?
Bar mitzvah goggles.
Bar mitzvah goggles.
That's definitely.
You know, it could be one. Vacation goggles. Like you're
Oh, yeah.
somewhere and you meet somebody while you're on a
That's
vacation.
the most Brent shit ever. I feel
Yeah.
like Brent would
Oh,
fall in love
100%.
on every trip.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're so
I
pretty.
fell in love in Boston just seeing girls in peacoats and
Yep.
stuff. I was just
Ah.
like, oh,
Yep.
the girl probably has an education. I should stay.
And then she goes, "What's your bit?"
You have
The
a
ex-
Tempur-Pedic body?
The accent. Remember the Boston accent?
Oh, yeah. What's going on with you? Yeah.
Too
Oh,
many
yeah.
S's,
Ugh.
Barbara. I love the Barbara.
Yeah.
Come on, Barbara.
I just get so stressed up. Oh, that shit kills me. Kills me every
Fucking
time.
Stressed out, so yes.
All right, that was a good question there,
Yeah.
Carlos. And my answer is go for both of them and be honest about it. Just tell the wedding
you're
girl to
young.
dress exactly how she was dressed at the wedding. She needs to show up to the date, even if it's coffee during the day, in the bridesmaid's dress with the hair up and the glitter on her face.
I like it.
Cool?
I'm into it.
Yep.
All right, you guys, I think we're going to go hang out on the Patreon. What do you think?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Lions Den Pod. Don't forget to rate, review at Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star rating and a review. And please make sure you subscribe. That helps our numbers. Also on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when a new episode is coming. And, of course, patreon.com/TheLionsDenPod for all the members-only shit. And that's where we're going right now. See you over there. Bye.
Bye, guys. Whoops.
We are friends, digging each other.